Hello and welcome to the 1% Solution. Here you'll find tips and tools to help you acquire more physician clients one small step at a time. I'm Dr. Vicki Rackner, your host. Today I'd like to talk about physician burnout, how it impacts physicians and how it impacts you. Physiologically, burnout is the condition of toxic stress. Now, I think about stress as a specialized pain signal in which the body tells you there's not enough of something. Now, a little stress is good. It improves performance. However, at a certain level, performance is impaired. People with burnout describe a loss of enthusiasm for work, feelings of cynicism, and a low sense of personal accomplishment. Startlingly, the incidence of physician burnout has increased by 25% in the last 4 years. According to a recent Medscape study, today 51% of physicians say that they're in the grips of burnout. When physicians are asked, why are you burned out, they say, well, gee, I have too many bureaucratic tasks, or I spend too many hours at work, or I feel like a cog in the wheel. I'm tired of dealing with the computers and the electronic medical records, and I'm not getting paid enough for this. Some say that burnout is just a natural consequence of the culture of medicine that values self-denial and perseverance and expert performance. It's not surprising that with the added stresses of the Affordable Care Act, more and more physicians are experiencing burnout. And those who experience burnout have a harder time taking care of patients. Burnout has other consequences, including failed relationships and substance abuse and suicide. About 400 physicians commit suicide each year. You might see the financial consequences of burnout. You might see an escalation in the amount of spending. Spending is actually a very effective stress management tool. You may see doctors taking excessive financial risk to really grow their nest egg so that they can retire. Or you might have doctors coming into you saying, hey, what can I do to speed up my retirement? I believe that the problem is that physicians feel like they're on a hamster wheel, and with the added stress, they've just got to go faster. We don't have any formal business training, and so we don't see a lot of alternatives. While you're not part of the problem, you certainly can be part of the solution. The first thing that you can do is begin a conversation with your prospects and clients about burnout. You can say, Doctor, you might be aware that 51% of physicians in the U.S. experience burnout. How about you? How are you doing? Next, if you have a physician with financial stress, it's important to get back to values. What is it that physicians value most in their life? And last, you can remind physicians that things can be different, that they can make a change and take control of their financial destiny. We know that the key drivers of physician satisfaction are having control over the pace and content of clinical work and working in an environment that fosters fairness and respect. I've got a number of tools that might be helpful for you. With Patrick Phillips, I co-authored the book, The New Thriving Medical Practice. If you've got a doctor in private practice, this might give them some ideas. In The Myth of the Rich Doctor, I talk about 9 ways that doctors can generate more revenue, and I've got a webinar and talk that I can deliver. Further, at my business, Thriving Doctors, we're offering new solutions. This week's tip is talk about burnout. You have an opportunity to use this to attract more doctor prospects and add more value to your physician clients. This is really an opportunity to replace despair with hope. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you found value in this content. Please feel welcome to pass this video along to your friends, your colleagues, your broker-dealer. If you've been sent this video, please go to www.targetingdoctors and sign up to get our weekly marketing materials. Thanks again for listening. See you next week.